Before the Bugattis, before the Porsches, there was this Ronaldo's Aston Martin DB9, the British beauty that proved you don't need wings or turbos to turn heads. Just grace, AV12, and a silhouette that stops traffic. Elegant, emotional, effortlessly cool. This wasn't just his car. It was his mood. Let's talk about the car that didn't just carry Cristiano Ronaldo. It complemented him. The Aston Martin DB9. Produced between 2004 and 2016, the DB9 wasn't built to break records or dominate lap times. It was built to make hearts race. With its curves, its soundtrack, its old-world charm wrapped in modern muscle. When Ronaldo added one to his early collection, likely finished in classic onyx black or Arizona bronze with tan leather interior and subtle CR7 touches, he didn't just buy a grand tourer, he bought a statement. A machine that whispered luxury while growling with 510 horsepower, starting around $200,000 new and often climbing past $230,000 with options. The DB9 wasn't the fastest or the most practical car in his garage, but it might just have been the most beautiful. Because while other cars screamed for attention, the DB9 simply arrived with presence, with poise, with a naturally aspirated V12 that sang like a symphony behind you. Only around 17,000 were ever built, making it exclusive enough to stand out, but not so rare you're afraid to drive it. And drive it Ronaldo did. Photographed cruising to Madrid, parked outside galas, even spotted with the top down on his DB9 Volante. This wasn't a garage queen. It was a driver's dream. And today, we're diving into every hand-stitched seam, every sweeping curve, every spine-tingling rev, to find out why this British icon still holds a special place in Ronaldo's legendary lineup. First up, exterior design. The DB9 doesn't just look good. It looks like it was carved by someone who worshipped beauty. That long, flowing hood, dominated by Aston's iconic grille, wide, proud, flanked by slim jewel-like Bi-Xenon headlights that give a permanent, dignified gaze. The profile, pure elegance, soft muscular curves. A gently raked windshield that flows into a power-folding soft top on the Volante, or a sleek fastback roof on the coupe. The rear, clean, sculpted, round LED taillights that echo classic Astons. Chrome accents, twin exhaust tips peeking out below the rear diffuser. And those 20-inch alloy wheels, optional polished or dark finish Ronaldo's, likely gloss black or dark graphite for that extra stealthy vibe. The DB9 is low, wide, and impossibly graceful. Even parked crooked, it looks like it belongs on a magazine cover. Ronaldo's version? Rumored to be finished in onyx black or Arizona bronze. Rich, deep, luxurious. With a tan or saddle leather interior peeking out from the windows. No body kits. No spoilers. Just pure, unbothered British class. This isn't a car that shouts. It seduces slowly, confidently, irresistibly. Step inside and prepare to be wrapped in old-world luxury. The DB9's cabin is where Aston Martin really flexed, because this isn't just a two-seater sports car. It's a grand tourer built for continent-crossing comfort. Drop into those power-adjustable leather thrones, heated, deeply bolstered, wrapped in hand-stitched bridge where leather so soft it feels like silk, and you'll swear you've been hugged by a Seville Road tailor. The dashboard, sweeping, curved, dominated by analog gauges with chrome rings and a central infotainment screen. Small by today's standards, but elegant. Climate control, dual-zone automatic. Steering wheel, thick-rimmed, leather-wrapped with paddle shifters mounted behind it. Because even in a cruiser, you want to feel connected. Rear seats? Technically there, but let's be real, they're for handbags, not humans. Materials? Everywhere you look. Real with veneers, brushed aluminum, chrome accents, leather-wrapped everything. Even the ignition button is shaped like a jewel cufflink. Sound system? Standard 6-speaker setup, or upgrade to the 13-speaker Bang and a Lufsen BO sound system with 1,000 watts of crystal clear audio. And yes, with the top down on the Volante, it sounds even better. Ronaldo's interior? Likely customized with tan or saddle leather, dark with trim. And yes, subtle CR7 embroidery stitched into front headrests. Classy, personal, timeless. Now, under the hood, you might expect a turbocharged V8, But no, the DB9 came with one engine, and one engine only, a glorious, naturally aspirated 6.0-liter V12, built in partnership with Ford, tuned by Aston Martin, producing 510 horsepower and 470 lb-ft of torque. Redline, 6,500 RPM. Exhaust note, like thunder wrapped in velvet. 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. Not blistering by today's standards, but shockingly quick for a 3,900-pound Grand Tourer. Top speed, 186 miles per hour. But let's be real, you're not buying this to chase lap times. You're buying it to chase horizons. Made into a 6-speed automatic or optional 6-speed manual for purists, with paddle shifters for manual control. Rear-wheel drive only, because Aston knew this car was for drivers who like to feel alive. The suspension, comfort-tuned but surprisingly capable, with adaptive dampers on later models that adjust to road conditions in real time. Steering, light, precise, communicative, perfect for coastal roads and city streets. Brakes, large ventilated discs, 6-piston calipers up front, more than enough to haul you down from triple digits. Fuel economy, officially 11 miles per gallon city, 18 highway, but who's counting? When you're cruising with the V12 burbling behind you, efficiency is the last thing on your mind. Tech and safety? Don't expect lane keeping or self-parking. This is a 2000s Grand Tourer, not a Silicon Valley prototype. But Aston didn't skimp on making it feel premium. You get stability control, traction control, ABS, front and side airbags, rear parking sensors, and optional rear view camera. Infotainment, touchscreen with navigation, Bluetooth, USB, AUX input. And yes, later models got iPod integration. Climate control, automatic dual zone, keyless entry, push button start, cruise control. Yes, perfect for highway cruising. The real tech marvel? The power soft top on the Volante operates in just 22 seconds at speeds up to 30 miles per hour. So you can go from open-air freedom to weatherproof comfort without pulling over. And with the top up, it's surprisingly quiet, thanks to thick insulation and acoustic glass. This isn't tech for bragging. It's tech for living beautifully. Price and variance? When new, the DB9 started around $200,000, but with options, most landed closer to $230,000. Ronaldo's? Likely customized with Onyx Black or Arizona Bronze paint, tan leather with trim, Bang & Olufsen audio, and CR7 badging, pushing toward the $250,000 mark. Aston also offered the DB9 GT, with 540 horsepower, stiffer suspension and unique trim, and the ultra-rare DB9 Carbon Edition, with exposed carbon fiber roof and interior accents. But Ronaldo likely went classic. Pros? Gorgeous design, glorious V12 soundtrack, effortless cruising comfort, head-turning British style, timeless appeal. Cons? Heavy, thirsty, not exactly sporty by modern standards, aging tech, and today, clean examples trade hands for $50,000 to $90,000, making it one of the best value V12 Grand Tourers on the used market. This isn't just a car. It's a statement that beauty, soul, and sound still matter more than 0 to 60 times. So what's the final word? The Aston Martin DB9 isn't just a car. It's a mood, a moment, a rolling reminder that elegance never goes out of style. For Cristiano Ronaldo, it wasn't the fastest in his garage or the most expensive, but it might just be the most emotional. Because after a lifetime of sprints, trophies, and roaring crowds, sometimes the greatest luxury is a quiet road, a setting sun, an AV12 that sings just for you. If you love this deep dive into Ronaldo's most elegant, soulful ride, smash that like button and don't hold back. Drop a comment. Would you take the DB9 on a cross-country road trip or keep it reserved for sunset cruises and black tie events? And make sure to subscribe, because next week we're unveiling the Bentley Continental GT, the British brute that dared to challenge Aston's throne. Until then, keep your ride smooth, your music up, and your soul tuned to the sound of a naturally aspirated V12. Drive with passion, dream in style, and never forget, sometimes The best drives aren't the fastest. They're the ones that make you feel alive.